face your friends and feel the adrenaline pumping through your veins? How would you like to feel the satisfaction from switching gears and running engines? How would you like to customize a car and make it your own, cruising around turning heads of passing civilians when they hear the backfire of your exhaust? Today's guest will talk about the exciting life of a car enthusiast and also how his passion for cars came to be. The Humanities Mass Communications Department at Norwalk Community College presents The New Directors, the show that introduces television feature writers, directors, and personalities. And now, join our host, Tony Sandoval, to meet the next new director.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with this program are students in the television production course and are directing, switching, controlling audio, operating cameras, and acting as a talent for the first time today. The guests you will meet on this show are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scenes working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student has written and directed 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves and the productions they have created, and give you the chance to get to know them and enjoy some of the work they have done during the semester. Our guest today is an auto enthusiast, an aspiring filmmaker who enjoys working with and driving many types of automobiles, from customizing his own car for filming about cars and many other things. We would like you to meet today's guest, Omar Najarro.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Well, I would like to know, being a car enthusiast sounds very exciting. Can you please tell me about how it's like being so into cars?
Yeah, I could tell you a lot about that. We could take a look here, and I could show that when I came to liking cars, it was probably about when I was middle school. It started off with video games like Need for Speed, Forza Motorsport, and from there, like into high school, I started getting more serious into that. I was actually debating whether I should go to college or a trade school. I ended up going to college, but my passion for cars is still going on. Well, I have a lot of my friends that they all ended up going to trade school, so I still am around cars even though I'm not going to trade school myself. I learned stick also. My first car, my dad it was a old car, but it was stick, and I was kind of forced to learn if I wanted to have a car and drive it. But even then, I kind of just fell in love with cars and just all different types of tones each car has. Customizing them, buying parts. Oh, that's actually one of the best feelings. You buy a part, comes in the mail, and then it's you want to put it on right away. I actually recently bought an exhaust system for my car the other day, and it's currently in the shop right now being installed as we speak. And yeah, for my future, I think I'd like to. Well, I would hope it would be a dream to kind of work for these Import Tuner magazine, Super Street magazine, and probably be a part of the production crews when they produce videos and all that stuff, promoting and just about cars and stuff. It's actually never boring. The only thing that I hate is when something goes wrong and then you have to go and fix that. But other than that, it's pretty fun. I like that lifestyle.
Wow, it's just awesome. And I see you mentioned that you would like to do videos about autos. So can you tell us why you decided to take the TV courses?
I decided to take the TV course. It was kind of I had a feeling that I was going to like all the filming and the production, and I decided to take the class. And also, so I came and I signed up for this class, and I actually started liking it. So I'll show you a bunch of clips that I took. about all stuff and just talk about all the cars and wait, it was
Okay, so tell me, what are some of the things you have learned in this course?
I learned a lot of things. I came in this class not knowing anything. I came in and the people in the class already had like a lot, they had some knowledge of stuff, and I came in like not really knowing anything. But that didn't really discourage me. It kind of just made me want to actually like learn, and then so I could end up producing like adequate projects. I'll learn editing and to like end up, because I want to make a bunch of my own projects, and yeah.
Cool. So can you tell us about your learning sequence, Cup of Tea, the New England, and Orange projects?
Yeah. For first project we had to do was the student studies, and it was kind of I never did any type of like, this was like really my first time with the camera, and it was just like a lot of like instruction to do, but I actually had fun doing it. I had my friend help me out with this one, and I actually liked the idea when I got introduced to like cuts and like cutting into the action. It was also like I was excited to learn about that, because I know in the future I would start to implement those skills that I would learn in this course. Next one was my teacup project. This one, since I already from student studies, I kind of learned by trial and error, and had my brother here help me out make some tea, and I did better also like the cutaways and cutting in the action, and actually enjoyed doing this. I didn't really have a hard time. It was like everything I felt came out pretty smooth. This part right here, when you finish pouring the water, that was probably my favorite part. For my nature project, I actually really enjoyed this one. I had just a bunch of my buddies just come out with me and just kind of just come with me. I went to this Pound Ridge Reservation, and this was while like, there was a big snow storm, I guess, that happened recently. It was really cold. I didn't have fun with that, but like being with my friends, it kind of just made the whole project kind of fun for me. For the orange project, I guess this is where I really had to do a lot of things on my own. I had an idea, kind of like a romance thing. I had my friend here just like sits down, comes across an orange, and then the orange just kind of like comes closer. She's like, whoa, and then the orange kind of like says something like was flirting, I guess, and then she just ends up, all right, starts talking to the orange, and I feel like I had a lot of fun with that too.
Wow, that's a very, very good idea. We could see the progress in your videos, but what would you consider your best project?
My best project would be the nature project. For the nature project, like I said before, it was fun. Like, I didn't really go out and do this myself. I actually just had like a lot of my buddies just come with me just for the fun of it. Also, like go on the walks on the trails. They had like, for the nature one, I felt like it had like a lot of things you could do, and then also we had to implement stuff like the poor man's dissolve, the continuous zoom in, zoom outs, like this, like just framing stuff, and I really enjoyed that. The first part, I was at the Pound Ridge Reservation. It was like very snowy, and then when I continued on, there was like no snow left. So then I went to a beach, and I just did the rest. I did some zoom outs right here too, and I don't know, I felt like this one was like, for me, one of the most fun projects, because I also like nature, so I was also admiring it with the camera. It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty awesome video. It's just
Thank
you have beautiful shots there. What are the most important skills you are learning in this course, and how will you put them to use?
The most important skills I've learned, there has to be a lot. Like I said, like I came into the class like not really having any knowledge of filming. I didn't know really how to work the camera. I already had the camera. I've had a camera in the summer, but I didn't really was aware of all these different like techniques that you could really like use to make like very nice projects. The skill I feel like, some skills I feel like most important for me were like like cutaways and the cut on action. I felt like that's a really like a vital thing to learn. And also, I felt like another skill also was also like the camera positions. Like say there was you had to do a long shot, and then and then it ends up cutting in closer, and then you also like do the whole thing again, but then like you just have a different camera position and have it like just a little closer just when you do the edit. Like so it's basically like you're shooting for the edit. That's what I learned also in class, which that I found like that's always in my head, shooting for the edit. So yeah.
Wow, that's just awesome. So enriching to get to know you better.
Yeah.
Today we go to meet someone who shared with us the excitement from reviewing engines and switching gears. As new TV director, he hopes to apply what he has learned here at NCC to document many types of customized cars and film different personal projects. He also plans to use the new knowledge from TV1 to film and edit more projects to make superb productions. We would like to thank Omar Najarro for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. We hope you enjoy meeting one of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue joining us each week to watch our progress. Thank you, and have a great day.
This has been The New Directors with your host, Tony Sandoval, directed by Jennifer Cuevas. I'm your announcer, Karen Long. The New Directors is a Norwalk Community College student production.